the returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continuous support. It's been a minute, and before I forget, I know I'm digressing from the topic today, but if you're Kenyan and you have an ID and you are 18 years and above, the IEBC has already opened up the place for voters card. Like, you can get your own voting card if you don't have one in any of your constituency office, specifically at the DCC offices. But I think even IBC as well should reconsider taking those things in the where the agencies are, like schools and as well at polling stations in the villages, because the turnout is not end yet we are almost getting to election period. Anyway, I digress. As the video suggests, we are just going to do a lot of chores. And as your mother care, if you're a social media baddie or in your African setup, which are the odd chores that you do that you're like, wow, what was them thinking? Anyway, join if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Please do. It's absolutely free. You're not going to be charged anything. And yeah, thank you for your continuous support. So today we are going to do a lot of work with you guys. We're going to basically, what do we call them, dust our maize and dry them, because yeah, it was the season for maize harvesting. And yeah, that's what we are going to do right now, as the title depicts. So let's do this, guys. Let me tell you guys, it's a whole exercise. Hi, let me say hi to some of you. Hey, in African homes, let me say hi to Lucy Muyora. I say hi to Leo. Let me tell you, in African homes, let me tell you, your parents won't care if you're a baddie. And Tommy is making a lot of noise. Let me first of all go get Tommy out, because I'm doing an entire exercise. Now the other things, I don't know about you, but as we normally dry the maize what? The maize cobs, these things, let me show you. We dry them for firewood. They make good charcoal, good firewood. So we're going to do this with you people. We are going to do this, and tell me in your home, do you normally do this? Or you don't, or you just think about not maximizing. We maximize every single thing in an African home. So again, join me as I pour those cobs, and we're going to do with you guys. So yeah, as Tommy is screaming back and forth, let's do this, guys. I'm going to dry them there. So, hey, Jamen. Guys, this year we didn't have much, but we thank God because we shared our maize among ourselves, and what we call Zojo. Zojo, what those birds are called Zojo. Who knows those birds? The birds normally, most of the time, they like thriving on bottle brush trees. And I bet you can hear them. I'm already tired. Hey, I beg. I beg. I'm already tired. I was doing something else. And you know, African moms have no chills. You will stop doing whatever you're doing and do a home chore. Wow. I'm already tired. My makeup is already smudging, but now we have to. I beg, what is the thing that your African mom doesn't care? You're a social media baddie. We'll have to do it. Anyway, like I was saying, this time we shared our maize with monkeys, with monkeys, and these birds are called dojo. Dojo. I'm forgetting dojo. Anybody who's a Kikuyu and understand what is dojo? Dojo is what in English? Teachers in class, the birds that are called dojos. Let me go take you there and you'll hear how they chirp, and then you guys, you tell me what kind of birds are those ones, so that I know them in English. I just know them in Kikuyu. They're called dojos. Let me show you that tree. I don't know if they'll stop humming. They hum so good. I love the way they hum. So those ones. In Kikuyu we call them dojos. You hear the way they're enjoying, because there's a plenty of food around, bumper harvest in our home. So those birds in English, somebody tell me, they are called what in English? But they are called in Kikuyu dojos. Dojos are the ones we shared maize with. But now, at least we can have flour. We normally dry under the sun before we take them to actually be konyorwood. what is Konyo Road in English? They'll be taken to actually be made dust. Other thing is you can IoT dust my life. I'm all over. I'm trying to say we normally take them to make flour, maize flour. And those cobs that I've shown you, they actually do a lot of, you can make them as firewood, and as well they can be food for chicken. You mix with other things. Anywho, let's open for this crazy Rhodesian Ridgeback that has decided to yell. I've gotten a new method of make it. Wow, Tommy, wow. So Tommy normally nowadays, instead of taking him for walks, there's a certain flower tree I normally keep him there for the entire day for him to stop barking. So we are going to basically do that right now because I can't handle. Already I was supposed to do something else and I ended up here with you guys. Anyhow, join in my chronicles of the village. Tommy, wow. Wow, you can't let me drive. Tommy, you're very naughty. Wait. Wait, Tommy. Wait, sit. Sit. No, sit. Fine. Tommy, stop it. Right. No. Wait, go to your tree. It's very stubborn. Stubborn dog. Yay. Tommy, go. Stop it. No, it's okay. Fine. Good dog. Alright. Great. You get be patient. I told you guys, if you can't be able to handle such a breed, don't even keep such a breed because it's always stubborn. Tommy, no. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Good dog. Alright, good dog. Okay, let's go. Let's cut up. I beg. You want to tear my clothes? Let's go. Let me carry you guys with you. Tommy, stop it. Yes. Let me put you guys here and see. Alright. Let's go, Tommy. Stop it. So this is the tree I normally leave him here. Stay here too. Guys, I go through a lot. I go through a lot. Whew. So hi guys, basically that's what's up, and that's such is life. Such is life. Yeah, story of my life. Anywho, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like I was saying, I know I'll digress from the topic. If you're Kenyan and you're actually over 18, you hold an ID, or yet supposed to own an ID, and you're Gen Z, and you're a millennial, and you're young at heart. Basically, before I leave this live, I want to tell you that the IEBC opened the polls, like polling stations, to go and register yourself as a voter. And since we all want change, like Burkina Faso, because I love the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. Traore. I love that president. He's young, he's only 35 and doing big things for his country and making change in the country. So I'm trying to speak to my fellow millennials, young at heart, whether you're 40 and young at heart and you have never bothered to get a voter's card. I have one. I should have come with one and show you how it looks like, but yo, you need to go and get yourself registered. Please, please, like the way we went ranting outside there and shouting, we need change over the finance bill. You need guys to come out and register in numbers. Don't think you're doing this for IBC, it's for you. That one vote you think that doesn't make any change, your card, your voting really has value, and don't underrate the fact that and be like, oh, if I go to take and register that, does it count anyway? No, it does. The way we came out in large numbers to rant about the finance bill and we want change, please, 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 I humbly request you to actually go and register. And for me, I'm from Madeira constituency. I understand. I asked someone. I asked a sub chief. Actually, she's a chief. I asked where you can get yourself to get registered. You can go to the DCC offices. You know, Madeira constituency, close to the, what do you call them? Police station. Those offices are on that side. Get yourself registered. On the other side, I want to ask IEBC, please bring these registration places to where the people are. Don't focus on only constituency level. At just Madeira constituency is the only place, for example, the town people can go. There are villagers who don't have access to that town or even can't afford transport to go and get registered. Can you just deploy people to the villages, like locations, sub-locations, and give us jobs to register people like you in the villages? Because I don't think people is not that they don't. I watched on news and there were low voters turnout, like low people came out to register, and I felt so bad because during demonstration we were in numbers. So as much as the youths are in school, you IBC, you need to figure out how to bring that registration like the way we normally have Glovo. You bring it to their doorsteps or their doorsteps. Whether you go to the schools, whether you'll go to institutions and get people registered. Yeah, I know I digress. Basically, we were on totally different topic, but I have to pass this across because I would be feeling so sad in 2027 that we were ranting in 2024 as many youths, and then the voters numbers will be very low. So I will still continue. We have started. You know, I said I'll use my platform for the next 1 year to keep on talking about, yeah, can be political. All of us are political, but yeah, I'm trying to call you out to go and register. Please don't underestimate your vote. really counts. Next time I'll show you how the voters card look like so that you get that courage. And if you don't have an ID, please get yourself an ID. If you're Kenyan, I'm talking to all Kenyans, and I wish the IBC can get to the level where the diasporian as well can vote through these digital platforms. We need to go like India. India have already started doing the voting through the internet. So we need to grow as fast as that. We have an entire year. You can pull that out. Don't give us that excuse you don't have funds, because you normally have funds for other useless things. But the most crucial things, you lack funds. Don't give us that excuse. Anyway, so if you're Kenyan and you're young at heart and you're a Gen Z and you're a millennial and you don't have a voter's card, get yourself one. Get yourself one in your nearest constituency. Go to your DCC office, to the closest constituency you are in. And Madara constituency, I've said in the DCC offices, and I'm still going to run that you bring it, the voters registration, to the voter, like in the villages, in the shopping centers, in the towns, in the malls, in the schools, in institution. Figure it out how to get those numbers, because the secret is in the numbers. And we said we are many as youths. Yes, if you know you're under 35 and as well you are young at heart, we are many. We are many. So take this opportunity and get yourself a voter's card. I have one person that I'm going to push. I know they don't have a voter's card. I'm going to push them. I'm going to actually even take them to get that voter's card, because we need change, and change begins with you guys and me. Yes, my sweethearts, if you're Kenyan, from diaspora or wherever, please take a voter's card. Anywho, let me first of all say hi to people who are with me. I can see Lucy and who? Leo. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Tell me where you're watching from. It's been such a nice sunny day. The sun is scorching, it's beating, it's slapping. I've been doing some things on my laptop, and then here we are with you guys, and I felt like, why not? Why not? Yeah, I look good. Even if you're working from home, you need to look good. This is how I look good for my office, for my home office. Okay? Okay, you need to look good. So, I'm admiring myself. Don't wait for somebody to admire. Don't wait for somebody to admire you. Admire yourself. Look at your mirror and look at yourself and be like, oh my God, who is she? Who's her? Who is she? Who's that girl? Yeah, it's me. Anywho, so those maize are supposed to dry, and then get ourselves some flour. Organic stuff. Organic stuff, okay? Meanwhile, as they dry for some days, and you need to as well, is it remove the chaff? Is it chaffing or what? Whatever the name is. Kutoa hizo mahuti. Mahuti are what? Kutoa hizo leaves. You have to do them like this, like this. Look at how I was looking good, and then my mother decided I look something. African parents don't care. African parents don't care. You're a social media bud. You are going to dry those maize. You are going to blow that firewood. Hey, they forget. They forget you're a social media baddie. So if you're an African person, tell me, what are your challenges with your African parents? Their school of thought and your school of that. Do they always rhyme, or are you the kind of the African person who's still modern? I'm conservative. I'm conservative. I have the modernness in me, a mix of modernness and a core African woman in me. Okay? Okay? So I don't know if you're African and totally gone white. you know, those kind of controversies, like you're African but you're trying to act like you're not African. I don't have that. I be a baddie and at the same time an African core woman and doing African duties like y'all and still look good and still do modern things. Yeah, I'm a mixture of all that. So yeah, like we were saying, please, please, please go out and get your voter's card. We need to have change. Hey, let me give you gist, guys. I had this gist in my favorite radio station. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So, if you know my favorite station by now, you're a staunch, you are not staunch, you're a hardcore die fan. Because if you, somebody who has been long enough on this channel, know my favorite radio station. So, and yesterday, that person, if I say you'll guess, if you're a hardcore person who is a fan to that station as well, will know. So Madagascar decided to also demonstrate. And guess who are their role models, guys? Guess who are their role models? I was laughing out when Charles Otieno was talking about that story. I was laughing because, y'all, yours truly, Kenyans, Gen Z, and millennials, we drove them to try to be like us. Guys, let's always behave well because we are role models to other countries. As much as the people, there are some youths who died, to be honest, I felt proud. Like, like there are countries which usually look at us and be like, yo, we want to be like Kenyan citizens. Oh my god, that made me so proud that they got the they got the guts to do those things from us Kenyans. Wow, we should be proud like yo. There are people who always admire what we do. There are people who admire our resilience. The people who admire the way we have like self-drive, especially the current youths. Millennials we are a bit millennials we were a bit what's the best word, tamed. We are a bit tamed, but the Gen Z's and the Gen Alphas, what, they have no chills. Those youths, especially the Kenyan ones, I love their guts. I love their guts. For people who are aggressive, assertive, oh my god, those youths they don't give an F. They tell you as it is. I love people who are just raw and blunt. And the Gen Zs of Kenya and the Gen Alpha, they're just like that. So, guys, I don't know how you're throwing back your day. I don't know what you're up to. I just want to request you guys to actually subscribe to my channel. Oh, and before I leave you and forget, let me tell you guys, I have some ebooks, and I decided to give you Christmas early. Christmas at Miss Jackie 254 channels come very early. So I have some ebooks, and you can purchase your copy on Smashwords. It's absolutely 10% off. I've given you a 10% off discount. Who does that in this economy? Who does that in this economy? I, Jackie, and so support your girl. Go to www.smashword.com and get yourself a copy of Miss Jackie 254, any of my digital ebooks, and please purchase. They're not that expensive. Imagine a book of $4 and then I give you a 10% off, a book of $12 and then I give you a 10% off. Am I not generous? And to give you the best part of it, the entire of this October and November, we are going to be getting those books on 10% till November 31st. So why don't you rush to Smashwords and just support your girl? And actually you can get those link of those books on my current, as we're speaking right now, you can pop on my description box on this YouTube channel and hit any of the links and get yourself a copy of my book. Is that not something good? Is that not Christmas coming early? Anywho, till next time, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and I want to say that my name in all social media handles is Miss Jackie 254. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for working out with me from my office to farm work. Guys, you're my OGs, you're my OGs. Anywho, thank you for the even said hi. Even if you're in your office, corporate office, and you can't be able to talk, like you're smiling, I'm giving you that smile on this Thursday. I'm in my home office and doing African work. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I need to go back to my home office, and do some work because I was doing an African job, a farm work. Also, that farm work is work. So, yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Till next time, God bless you. It's a goodbye for now, sweethearts. God bless you.